Getting tired. What is this place? I remember this place. It looks a lot like downtown Ashfield. Is this place? I remember this place. It looks a lot like downtown Ashfield. It's cute. I'm scared. Are you okay? My leg. Considering the circumstances, I guess we're doing pretty good, huh? Don't go too far ahead. Don't go too fast. Henry, you're going too fast. This is just horrible. This is our apartment building, but it looks like some kind of map.
Oh, shut the hell up. You can't blame it all on me. I told you we shouldn't have a baby, didn't I? Anyway, let's get out of here. I can't stand it anymore. Get that.
Mom! Mom! Let me in! Mom!
And now the news. Yesterday in Ashfield and the woods near Silent Hill, the bodies of 5 men and women were discovered. The police reported that all the murders appeared to be the work of the same perpetrator. They are continuing their investigation. 4 of the victims were found dead at the scene, and the 5th victim, a Miss Eileen Galvin, was transported to St. Jerome's Hospital, where she died a short time later. Police say that Miss Galvin's injuries matched exactly those of the other victims.
Eileen.
They're deep in the forest night. Children dance the waltz. They laugh, whispering hand in hand. Just like children like to do. Their eyes, what are they looking for? White dress flutters the beat. Their song starting to make some sense. Only if you're listening. Dance, dance like butterflies. Shadows appear right before my eyes. Sound echo the absurd.
Man, I was just talking that whole time and nothing was saying. Oh well. Stuff happens. That's a problem when you don't have a viewership, is you're never gonna know that's happening. Oh well. So, there's only gonna be commentary for the last hour of the stream. Oh well. Man, that's annoying how easy it is to miss that. When you don't have a viewership, you're just not gonna know. Alright, well now there's gonna be actual engagement with the stream, so hopefully I can make jokes and stuff. Alright, Cynthia, go do your business, and we will continue into the cutscene, and we will rush our way through. Okay, what's we got here? Whoa, hello. That was a bit unfortunate, but that's just gonna get healed off when we go back to the apartment anyway, so I'm not concerned. Always make sure to check your microphone settings are correct before starting a stream. That's weird though, because the last time I actually did stream, like, the settings were still the same, and I don't know why the default microphone is not the microphone I use all the time. But whatever, OBS can be stupid like that sometimes. Tragedy, ain't it? No wonders I wasn't getting any responses to anything I was saying. Alright. Let's grab our chocolate milk. Don't need the wine bottle, so we'll just leave that there. There's my sleepiness. Oh, that's weird. Let's just give this a little pushy. Okay. Get our gun. Locked and loaded. It's kind of awkward that Henry just has his phone placed in his bedroom. It's like so inconvenient if you're in the living room. And who wants to be dialed up at night?
Hurry! Save me! If you need a token, there's one here.
Okay, go back. I don't know if you have to check this, but can't hurt to, right? Alright. There's Eileen. Yeah, nothing going there. Any notes for me? No. Alright, subway time, for real. Let's get our coins, we'll go around, look for bullets and stuff, and have a good time. Alright, madame, I believe you have something for me. We'll just take that. I'm sure you're not using it. And be on our way. Let's not get caught out by the sniffers here. Hey, I said let's not get caught out by the sniffers. Tragedy, but not a big deal. Alright. Before we head down the Lynch Street line, just want to check out this area. Look for any valuable items here. Okay, so that's nothing. Hey. There we go. Just give this guy a quick stomp. There we go. That's taken care of. Let's get out of here. Oh, hey. There you are. Okay. Where's this guy? Your back's against the wall, my friend. Alright, cool. Expertly done, Mr. Henry. Grab some bullets here. And get on our way. Every little bit counts. Alright, let me get the coins at the ready. I'll be able to put those in before we have any problems. Okay. Nope, other way. Come on, Henry, you're right. Oh my god. Yes, there we go. Haha. Taking advantage of the lack of the opposable thumbs on that thing. For those just joining us now, I'm only just now talking because I've been streaming for 2 hours and I just noticed that my mic settings were wrong. That is kind of the thing you have to deal with when you don't have people to tell you that there's no audio. Life is a comedy of errors. Also, this is a dead end. It's a tragedy, isn't it? Nobody was able to hear my hilarious Breaking Bad references. I assure you, they were not clever in the slightest. Yep, Eileen got thrown in the juicer. It was tragedy. I only had to hit him with like 3 more charged axe strikes before he could die, and unfortunately Eileen had just gotten whooped way too much for me to finish him off before she got juiced. So we're going for a better run now. Fortunately, I think as long as I can avoid Eileen taking damage in the hospital and maybe shave off a few of the hits she took in the forest world, I can probably defeat Walter White and finish the game with Eileen thoroughly unjuiced. Hey, Cynthia. Now we're going to be going the other way. Yeah. I don't think it's too bad, because there is always at least one area where you can just dump her off, and she won't really take that much damage. I know a lot of people warn you about how, oh, she's always taking damage regardless of where you leave her, but there's a lot of areas where it's not a big deal. Actually, one funny thing you can do is in the apartment world, after you escape room 305, you can actually just leave Eileen there. The hallway you start in has a low damage value, so if you just leave her there and rush to the basement, she'll get teleported to the circle there and basically take no damage, so you don't have to escort her through the apartment at all. And that's what I did to shave off a little bit of the damage. Didn't shave off enough to save her, but it's a handy trick nonetheless. Okay, through here. Got some more bullets to grab. So, Corona, how do you approach Forest World? Do you drag Eileen along, or do you leave her at the burned-down orphanage? Personally, I like to leave her at the burned-down orphanage, but I know a lot of people like to take her along since they feel like they can minimize the damage she takes that way. Ugh, my head. I like escorting Cynthia, because she just teleports to the next room you go to. If only Eileen could be that helpful. Alright, so let's take the ladder down and go unlock the other door. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people, including people who do a lot of 10-star runs of the game, say it's better to bring her along because you can actually have her take less damage that way. But I don't know. I've always had her get cornered by twin victims and just had her ass slapped repeatedly, so I've never really been able to shave off damage that way. Yeah, it's easy enough on normal mode because he goes down pretty quickly, but yeah, he takes a lot more punishment on hard mode. I was close though. I just needed to hit him with like 3 more charged axe swings and he died. So I just need to shave off a little bit of the damage that Eileen was taking and she should be fine. Alright, we're just going to hopefully get through this without
Come to the turnstile. I found the exit. Come to the turnstile.
I like how if you stand by that train car, like 3 sniffer dogs just bust out of it like they're the Backstreet Boys or something. Alright, let's take that nutrition drink. Don't mix that up with your chocolate milk, Henry. It's important. I've never really found any situation where I was like, alright, it's a better idea to give Eileen a weapon here. But I know some people also advocate for that. I've just never really felt like it was necessary. Most of the time, like, the big thing I'm worried about is that I'm going to forget to unequip it, and she's just going to get her ass slapped. Because she's going to go for a fight that she shouldn't be getting into. Yep. Ooh, getting a little too full of myself there. Okay. I really love using the handgun on this elevator, or escalator. Nice! Double hit! Yeah, calm down. There we go. And people say the handgun is useless. It is great if you know what to do with it. Alright, let's go grab our placard here. Well, actually, let's check this hallway. I think there's bullets here. Yes. Okay. Head on this way. Alright. Oh, I was also able to do the prison, like the room with the 6 twin victims. I am able to reasonably replicate the ability to just run past them and not get into a fight at all. Usually, for me, they surround Henry and hit him once or twice, but that's okay. The last time I tried it, I got through with Eileen not getting hit at all and didn't have to fight anything, so that's great for me. Alright, let's go do some quick inventory management. Alright.
Hurry up and
Get that ambulance!
Quit yapping and move
Over already! Yeah, I honestly didn't even bother grabbing any of the revolver ammo because it's just so unhelpful. I probably could use it on twin victims in the apartment at least. Let me see. I'll get rid of this, get rid of this. Carry along some ammo just for safety. That should be everything we need. Oh wait, what am I holding onto this for? I don't need this at all. Yeah, not that it really matters. The inventory management really doesn't become an issue until you get Eileen, but, you know, why carry things that I don't need? Fortunately, dropping all that crap off has given my health ample time to recharge, so we can move into the forest world. Henry, you gotta do your business? Don't really have to go right now. Henry, I'm gonna be mad with you if you have to go when we are on the trip. Bull's getting bigger. Okay. Yeah. If you want to see a relatively funny casual playthrough of this game that's mostly blind, I'd recommend looking up the one that Quadraxis14 did. That one's pretty funny. He did it with his brother, and they were just constantly bemused at everything that happens in this game. Got the handgun in case the Hummingbirds decide to get a little friendly with me. Ah, woo. Werewolves in London. Oh, I also had a really, really lucky fight. Hey. I really had a really lucky fight with the One Truth, where the Truth was the one right next to the door. Let me grab the bullets. Walter, put the pipe away, Walter. My favorite part about the Walter fight is when he's still Shadow Walter, and he just like he does like an Akuma style slide towards you. He is a master of Setsuya no Hado. I'm not overly concerned about that. Alright, let's raid Jasper's car. Seriously, who would go into a forest and just leave their door open? Like, with all the humidity and the bugs, like, your car's just gonna be a disaster by the time you get back. Jasper, you make no sense to me. You got anything to say, Jasper? I don't care. Wait, I want to talk. Jasper doesn't have many friends, so he relishes in the opportunity to talk to any rando that comes his way. Yeah. Did not zigzag properly. Let me have the chalky milk. Okay, here we are at Wish House. He's just like me for real. For real! Okay, now I have to remember which door I go through. Oh, man. Oh, dear. I can never remember which way you want to go here. Alright, let's step out this way first. No, not this way. Okay. I think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Unfortunately, because I got half my health drained by the Hummers, I'm in a pretty bad spot here. So I may have to shoot a couple sniffer dogs if there are any in my way. Gotta also bring down the amount of saves that I'm making, so can't really afford to save every time I return to the apartment. Okay, ghosts, they're not a threat to me. There's Walter. Hello, Walter. Stop sucking your thumb, Walter. Is there like a nutrition drinker here or anything? No? Okay. Let's go. Wait, Henry's looking at something. Okay, he's just looking at the writing, I think. Or? No, yeah, he's just looking at the writing. On some level, I appreciate that, but also it annoys me when he's not looking at something that's immediately important to me. The ghostly hillbilly also wants the chocolate milk, but I'm sorry, this is for my main man, Jasper. Okay. Jasper, you're gonna have some chocolate milk. This cutscene's so weird to me because, you know, it's just from like a first-person perspective. You can't tell Henry's in it at all, and when he gives you the shovel, he just tosses it at the ground instead of handing it to you.
Here, take this. There's something written on it.
Yeah, like, look at that. Like, why is the cutscene like this? That's like one of the only cutscenes in the game that's shot like that, and I don't know why. It honestly makes me wonder if like there's like an earlier build of the game where like you weren't playing as Henry specifically, and that cutscene is a holdover from it. Oh dear. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you just stay down. Okay, this is the wrong way. I can tell right away. Full disclosure, if I had gotten my ass bit there, I would have just immediately decided to go into the apartment. I want to be efficient, but I'm not that concerned about efficiency. Okay. I know I've already kind of aggroed the sniffer dog here, so... Yep, there he is. Where are you? 1, 2, 3... Nope. Oh dear. Oh god. Yeah, okay, we have to back up, unfortunately. That's just not gonna work out. I'm gonna get killed. Unfortunately, that's a bit of a waste of bullets, but it happens. Alright, let's get ourselves healed up a little bit and then return. This is not chocolate milk. Man, he really is a chemistry master. He has the secret to making fulminated chocolate milk. Ah, dude, Walter was the one who brewed the blue milk in Star Wars. The door is ringing. I cannot linger.
Help me!
Help. I need somebody. Help. Not just anybody. Alright. Yeah, it's nice to go back to the start of the game and your ceiling fan is working. I feel like I feel like most of us in this world enjoy going to sleep when there's a nice fan going, you know, nice ambient noise, get a little bit of cross breeze going over yourself. Just delightful. Ugh, excuse me. Wonder if anybody's installed a HD texture pack so you can see what Henry's shopping list consists of. Oh, I did. I actually was looking up recently, and just last year, somebody did finally release a mod that you can install on the PC version to restore the hauntings that are bugged out in that version. Which I appreciate to see, because the hauntings are one of the coolest parts of the game. And I have to imagine it's pretty annoying when you leave the apartment and you just come back every time, and they're like, "Oh, I got the friggin' veiny wall for the 4th time in a row because there's only like 8 hauntings as opposed to the 20 there's supposed to be." Okay, so which way do I want to go? Yeah, when the PC version launched, people quickly found out that for whatever reason, when Konami was porting the game, just like a line of code got messed up, and like over half the hauntings in the game do not happen in the PC version. Like, they're still in the game files, it's just for whatever reason they never occur like they're supposed to. I did actually grab the shovel, didn't I? Yes, I did. It would just be like me to, you know, he throws the shovel down and I just run past it without even grabbing it. Yeah, that is so funny to me, because that is literally the only purpose of that doll, and it doesn't do anything. You have one job, Konami. One job. I forget, is there a nutrition drink in here? I feel like there is, but I could be misremembering. Buddy, leave me alone. Trying to explore. I'm not going to bother taking any of the golf clubs because they're completely worthless. There's no reason to use them at this stage of the game. No reason to use them at any stage of the game, but like you can just avoid so much combat at this point. Like, why even bother taking them? Yeah, I probably should have killed those Hummers earlier just so I could grind up some kills. But there's gonna be plenty of opportunities to kill crap later. I think I always want to say, like, the amount of kills you need to get is 160, but I think it's, like, 120 you need to get, which is ridiculously low, because a lot of the enemies that you can kill in a single hit also count, including those white toadstool things you find in the prison. That is the main thing people fight to grind out their kill count. Okay, put the key away. Put the key in the box. And return to the bathroom. I find myself preferring the hole in the bathroom. It's much nicer than the one in the utility room. I do gotta say, it's kind of cool that Henry has a 3rd floor apartment, but he also gets his own washer and dryer. I wish I had that. Especially because my apartment has coin-op laundry, and you always have to run it twice to dry your clothes. Annoying. Hey, Billy Bob. Bye, Billy Bob. I will at least say, Eileen only matters for the ending. She can't actually die. If Eileen could die like Maria could, I would think that escorting her is a lot more annoying. But until the final boss fight, she's effectively immortal. So I do not mind that much escorting Eileen. I will say, if you do want the good ending specifically, yeah, it's pretty annoying. And if the amount of damage she takes maxes out, of course you have to deal with the possession mechanic. But at the very least, that I do believe, I know the Holy Candle doesn't legitimately heal Eileen, that's just a myth that has persisted for so long, but at the very least, I'm pretty sure it temporarily dispels the possession, so if you have a hectic area you need to run through, you can pop one of the million Holy Candles that the game gives you just to get it running a little bit faster. Actually, one of the more interesting things I found out recently is that Eileen can also take fake damage. If she's standing, like the area of effect damage that she takes from ghosts, that actually does not affect her. And more relevantly, using the submachine gun actually does not damage Eileen. She doesn't take any real damage from it. It's fake damage. So there is actually no penalty to giving her the submachine gun. Enter the hole. If you ever want to see a funny game, go look up Spy Fiction. Back in the hole. If you thought Hideo Kojima could be overt in his copying from movies, you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay. Gotten all the memos so far. There's only 5 at this point in the game, but you know. I missed one of the memos that I was supposed to collect, so I'm now actually reviewing a memo list as I go through the game, because you do need to collect them all if you want a 10-star ranking. Whoa! Oh, nice. I'm glad you already know that one. The reason I know it is because a YouTuber that I'm subscribed to, Super Great Friend, he did a Let's Play of it a long time ago, and it is amazing. I especially love the disguising mechanic, especially because the game can let you get away with some pretty ridiculous disguises.
In a forest near Silent.
A forest near Silent Hill. Okay. Henry! Henry! Okay, so... anything else we need to grab in here? I don't think so. Alright, to Water Prison World. Yeah, a little bit of, well, actually, I think it was before Splinter Cell, never mind. I have to check the dates on that. At the very least, I'm pretty sure it was in development before the original Splinter Cell release, so I'll give them a pass there. If I can find a time to look up on my phone when those games released. It also literally does, like, the rappelling scene from Mission Impossible. And, like, it's not different in the slightest. Okay. He's gonna kill me. I'm wondering if this was the memo that I missed.
Kill me. Oh, he's gonna kill me.
Ah, you're just being paranoid. Okay, so... yeah. Well, you know, it was a budget title from Swear, a pre-Deadly Premonition from Swery 65. If it was released more contemporaneously with Deadly Premonition, I think more people would know about it. Alright, time to start farming kills. I like how these things, like, they're so small, but, like, they make these horrible guttural growls when you smash them. The lock is broken. Okay, yes, this is what I was looking for. I love pistol bullets. They're so bad. Oh, Andrew, don't be such a worrywart. You're fine. You're doing okay, buddy. Alright. So if I remember correctly, we can take the first ladder down. And that'll still put us pretty close to the Saint's Medallion. Just have to be mindful of it. Yes, there it is. It is so easy to miss this. I hate how much the Saint Medallions blend in with the floor. It is an absolute pain in the butt. I don't even know why they bothered putting wallmen in this hallway. There's no reason to go past them. You can just take the ladders. So silly. Okay. I actually just barely avoided missing that memo in the last playthrough. That would have been another memo off if I didn't read it. Whoop, Yes, the letter I'm looking for is this way instead. I always get that mixed up. They throw me off with how they place these. Oh, actually, let me grab the guard's diary before I forget it. The funny thing about the water prison world is that it is a level that relies entirely on you not knowing what the heck you're doing, because you will be here forever if you don't know what you're supposed to do, and if you do know what you're supposed to do, it's like the shortest level in the game every time. Especially the second visit. Okay. Time to get some delicious kills. Oh, sweet, 2-for-1 sale. Yeah. Yeah. Especially, like, I actually ran into a couple dead ends in Building World 2. Like, I went all that way to, like, the starting area when you first visit it, and it's like, oh, there's just a golf club here. Well, this is crap. I also missed a pack of revolver bullets, but I didn't really care about that since I didn't use the revolver anyway. Let's see, there's a book. I know there's at least one room that has something on the second floor. I think if you're not interested in the item available here, you can just skip this floor entirely. You just go through it when you're jumping through the holes. Okay. Let's see. Actually, no, there just isn't anything here. Okay. What the heck? I'll get a leech. Now, come on. Stomp him, Henry. Oh, nice. These things just turn into, like, excellent jam preserves. Alright. Let's go up to the top and free the water. Alright, time to unleash Water Sullivan. He's an elemental now, you see. Unleash the water. Henry's like, man, I'm so hungry. I could go for some world-famous Heisenbergers right now. It's a shame that we're not going to get to Walter in this stream again at a point where I can make more Breaking Bad jokes at his expense. Let's see here. And so, I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, just a bunch of crap. There are a couple rooms besides the whole rooms that we need to go into. Twin victims, you point. I'm not gonna bother with you. You're not worth my time. Okay, nothing in here. Okay. Do you want to spend the bullets to... Oh! I was just deliberating what I wanted to do there, and then he got me. Nope. Too far. Okay, there we go. Die. There we go. Alright, don't have to spend any bullets at all. I can take a single strike to the head. Henry just got caught up in an impromptu power slap match. Okay. 2 more rooms to search, and then we can just jump down the first hole I come across. Okay, yes, this is the one with the diary. This is another potential memo that I missed. Alright. Leave me be, twin victims. Don't slap my cheeks. I guess this is just another empty room. Light and water. Fortunately, I did actually memorize what the solution to the wheel puzzle is. You turn the second floor wheel 3 times, or no, 4 times to the right, and you turn the top floor wheel 2 times to the right. They do tease you with that fake one in the Gun Nuts apartment. Gotta have a shotty. It's a survival horror classic. Resident Evil just wouldn't be the same if it didn't have a shotgun. Also, the cover would have been false advertising. I remember I told my friend something that absolutely blew his mind about the original Resident Evil box art, and that it turns out that is actually not horrific Chris Redfield on the cover. Apparently that's a character from like a tie-in comic. I do have to admit, when I was doing my first hard mode playthrough, I actually got caught off guard by the text in these diaries being different. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Okay. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. So I got the exploration memo, got the guard's diary. Got the surveillance reports, got the prison diary. Alright, we're good there. Let's start spinning the wheel. Don't rattle my bones. Spin the wheel. I get to watch Henry slowly rotate wheels. Oh, look, Hank has been freed. Okay, we have spun the wheels. Now we gotta spin more wheels. Alright, 4 times to the right. I think 4 times to the left also works, but we'll just do right. I am right-minded. Also, I'm not gonna bother getting the stun gun because it's a huge waste of time and I don't really need it. Not that it's a huge inconvenience to grab it, since if you do go for it, it does put you in the kitchen anyway, so you just have to come back and spin the wheels some more to turn on the lights. But, you know, No point in spending that extra time when I need to shave off over an hour from my game time to get a 10-star ranking. Alright, time to satiate Henry's bloodlust. He needs to spill the blood of 120 creatures, and he doesn't care what they are. I mean, if you were in the Spencer Mansion, you'd be a little distressed too. Wow, what a mansion. Alright. Now we just gotta return to the 3rd floor. Have the Wallmen gone on vacation? Now they're there. Okay. This is one surreal game of chutes and ladders, I gotta admit. Also, that's something I have to internalize for when I'm making a serious push for a 10-star ranking, is that you do not need to drop down, or you do not need to go into the 2nd floor. Alright, I can't remember which one has the bloody bed, so we just have to go around until I find it. Not that one. It's the whole... Nope. Past this one. Here. Yes, here we go. Alright, down the bloody bed. Oh, no, you do get 2 saves. It's a bit weird. What you have, you actually are allowed 0 saves for a maximum save ranking, but the game gives you 2 freebie points in your ranking, so you can use up those freebie points for your saves if you so desire. The maximum rank in this game is 10.2 stars. But in terms of, like, the actual scoring on the end results screen, you are allowed 0 saves. It's like, I think it was Metal Gear Solid 2 that also didn't allow you to save at all if you wanted to get the max ranking. I don't even know why I bother unlocking that. It just gets locked when you make the return trip. I think that's just there in case you get the stun gun. I was mostly just checking that room to see if there was, like, a nutrition drink in there I could save for later. And time to punch in the password that's only marginally better than 1234. Alright, here's where there is a permanently missable memo. You have to remember to go back to the peephole when the super is knocking. Ah, okay. I could. I feel like there's one game in the series that doesn't allow you to save at all. I like the old strategies for the Tengu fight in Arsenal Gear, where you just knock out like 3 of them and then you keep them stunned with the coolant spray for like 3 minutes. Are we gonna walk in on someone having a shower? Let's see, I have beaten MGS2 on a European Extreme, but I did not go for a big boss ranking because I didn't feel like dedicating the time to it. I will say, the Metal Gear Ray fight, having to fight 25 of those damn things, that's a that's an endurance test, to say the least. Actually, very nostalgic for Metal Gear Solid 2, because that was the very first Metal Gear game I ever saw. My brother had the Xbox version of the game, which I actually just recently picked up an OG Xbox and a copy of Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, so gonna try that out at some point, just for some, you know, a nostalgia trip. But I have beaten Metal Gear Solid 2 on European Extreme, although no, I haven't gone any higher than that. Also with Game Over if discovered, which does make that game pretty tricky, because if you get spotted at all, it isn't like Metal Gear Solid 3 where you can be spotted for like a little bit and still be okay. Yeah, I don't have like the negative first impression of Raiden, because in my mind, like he was the main character. Although the tanker chapter is also cool. Mostly when I played Metal Gear Solid 2, because I was 8 when I first played that game, mostly what I did was I ran around the section where you were disguised in the BDU, and I would, like, shoot guys in the balls and repeatedly slap them. I was very easily amused as a child. But I also got freaked out when I, just for fun, when I was doing the bomb defusal mission, I just stopped and shot some of the seagulls for a bit, and 8-year-old me was not at all expecting the game to give me a phone call where they called me out on that. I also got really freaked out when I saw that Rose wouldn't save my progress. Although I did think it was really, really funny when Raiden was just like, "What? Save my damn data!" Yeah, it was funny, my mentality when playing it as a kid, because, like, I would set the very easy mode, and I saw that you have, like, double the life bar and, like, near infinite tranquilizer ammo, and, you know, as a kid, I was like, why wouldn't anybody play on this mode? Oh crap, I actually do have to drop off some inventory. Fortunately, there is a, Fortunately, there is a, hole on the way back if I need it. I still gotta... I've beaten every Metal Gear Solid game, but I still gotta, like, actually, well, this is running counter to what I just said, but, like, I have Twin Snakes, and I've gotten, like, I believe the furthest I've ever gotten in it is the Vulcan Raven fight. I've never cleared that version of the game, though I have beaten the original Metal Gear Solid. I still gotta beat the Twin Snakes version. Just been sitting on my shelf gathering dust, like a lot of games that I have, tragically. There's just not enough time in the day to play them all, but it's nice to bust them out every once in a while. Alright, I'm going to actually drop off some of my crap real quick. Every time the MSX Metal Gear games come up, I just think about that part in Metal Gear 2 where, like, the old man starts choking Snake out, and the way you have to get him off your back is using the remote-controlled missiles. Walter, what are you trying to say? Are you threatening me? You know, like, in my best Cornholio voice. Don't need this at all for the moment. We can come back for those. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing else we really need to do. I just need to drop some crap off. Fortunately, we're doing fine on the memos so far. I have not missed anything. I'm honestly not even going to bother grabbing the aluminum bat because there's just not really any reason to get it. Alright, so we need to get to the pet shop. Well, I mean, if he's able to get Snake into a sleeper hold that he can't break, clearly he's hardy. And, you know, it takes more than one missile, so if he can survive one, the sky's the limit there. Oh god, okay, that's already going disastrous. Oh no, Henry, camera, stop switching. Oh god. I don't even care if there's other items in there. That's a disaster. If I had the rusty axe at this point, then I would bother fighting those things. I mean, I suppose I could have grabbed the aluminum bat, but it charges so slow. It's just not worth it. And it's kind of a shame, because the aluminum bat, like, it's a cool weapon in theory, but you get the rusty axe, like, 5 seconds later, so, like, why use it? I said, ee hoo hoo ha ha, ting tang, wada wada bing bang, ee hoo ha ha, ting tang, wada bing bang. Mostly just remember that song because it was in the Rugrats movie. Okay, we want to take this one. Alright, so we're already at the bottom. There's a couple things we want to check out, though. First off, we can go into this alleyway, and I believe there's an item for us to find. Yes, some bullets. Bulleto. Anything else here? Nah. Alright, back in. Want to use the east one specifically. Go to the top floor. Honestly, I think that's pretty stupid, because, like, as great as the atmosphere is in Silent Hill 2, as iconic as it is, like, when it comes to gameplay, like, there's no nice way to say it. Silent Hill 2 has hands down the worst gameplay in the series. The combat is awful in that game. It is somehow stiffer and less responsive than Silent Hill 1, and the bosses are terribly designed. So I think that's pretty dumb, and a lot of the games are very important in their own way. If you think Silent Hill 2 is the best, I can understand that, because a lot of people think survival horror in general is a genre that has bad gameplay, but, like, to say Silent Hill 2 is the only one worth a damn, I think that's stupid. You gotta broaden your horizons, because, like, if you can say Silent Hill 2 is the best, even though it has such terrible gameplay, you can definitely find appreciation for, like, Silent Hill 3 especially, which plays great, I think. Not that Silent Hill 3 isn't without criticism, because it does have, like, weird pacing issues with, like, the actual town of Silent Hill, and it is unfortunate that there is quite a bit of recycled content, but there's so much good about it that, like, I think those are just, like, nothing is perfect. You're always gonna have flaws with your favorite things. If you don't use that 10 out of 10, there's no reason for there to be a 10. No getting away from those things, but that's okay. Oh dear. This give me a chance to think before you throw these monkeys at me, game. Yeah. I mean, I think like Silent Hill 1 is like one of the best PlayStation 1 games of all time. Like, it just has like wonderful aesthetics, and there's so much to like about that game. It's got great aesthetics. It's much better. One of my least favorite things about Silent Hill 2 is that it has a lot of long walking sections, which are perfectly atmospheric the first time you play the game, but on repeat playthroughs, it's just so... like, it just wastes your time. There's not really a nice way to put it. And Silent Hill 1, like, it just gets right down to the nitty-gritty. It lets you explore at your own pace and doesn't waste your time as much as Silent Hill 2 does. Let me see. Just thinking about, I could probably use the Saints Medallion to get through this. I'm just trying to make the point that I think there's a lot worth playing, or a lot of reasons you'd want to play the first two games. I'm not trying to imply that I think Silent Hill 2 is bad by any means. Like, it was my first game in the series. I got it for a pretty good deal at GameStop back when they sold used PS2 games for reasonable prices. But, I think it's silly to say, like, it's the best by a mile and it's the only one worth playing, because there's a lot of flaws you can point to with the game. Now, let's just use the Saints Medallion. Don't feel like going back to the apartment. But yeah, just going back to Silent Hill 4, like, one of the things that really shocked me about hard mode is just, like, the passive damage you get from standing next to ghosts, because that damage is extremely minimal in normal mode and lower, and this section is not threatening at all. The Saints Medallion is completely unnecessary. Granted, I can also avoid using the Saints Medallion if I just go back to the apartment and let myself get healed up, but yeah, I don't feel like wasting that time. We need to shave off every second that we can, because that 2-hour time limit is tight. I know speedrunners have smashed that time limit, but I am not a speedrunner by any means. Could you imagine getting here and your inventory is full and you can't grab the plate? That would be horrible. That would just be like a god damn it moment. Alright, got the bar memo. So, next we've got Apartment World. Alright, let's store all the crap that we don't need.
Looks like another one, Captain. Got 121.
Alrighty. Let's store these bullets, store this Sword of Obedience. Got 2 swords there. We'll hang on to the Saints Medallion for right now. Don't need the spade at the moment, don't need the pipe. Honestly, I don't need the handgun for the Apartment World.
Yeah. It's just like that case from 10 years ago. Yeah, that Walter Sullivan.
Yeah. I just think Silent Hill 1 is great, because I do actually find, like, when you can adjust to the controls, I actually do find the way the game plays to be pretty good for a horror game. And I love the amount of unlockables in Silent Hill 1, especially the fact that it actually incentivizes getting all the endings by giving you stuff for doing so. Alright, this is where we'll make our first save of this playthrough. Okay, there we go, return from Building World. Only 46 minutes in. I can definitely optimize that a bit more, but not too bad. Unfortunately, I do have stuff I have to get to today, so this is where the stream is going to be ending. Sorry that it was running for so long and I wasn't actually saying anything. I completely missed that my microphone was not working properly. It's just one of those things. Sometimes your streaming settings doesn't pick that up, and if there's nobody there to say anything, you can go forever without noticing it. So, is what it is. But I hope you enjoyed watching at least this section of the playthrough, and I'll probably be streaming more in the near future so that I can actually get the experience I need to make a satisfactory Let's Play for this game. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another stream. Gonna be leaving for now. Probably will record a video later today, but I got a lot to get to. Alright, bye-bye.